The people that will go to hell will be majorly the ministers of the gospel. I discovered that it is very easy for a member of the church to go to heaven than a preacher of gospel to find himself there. If you are a preacher of gospel, listen to this message. Somebody can say, why? What are you talking about? Why is it so? Do you know that all the messages you are preaching as a preacher of gospel, that the Lord is taking record of those messages, and the Lord will bring you into judgment based on the messages you preach? Because all our messages will be judged on the last day. Anything you like to preach, God will keep quiet watching. You know, you can turn the gospel upside down. You can preach to the glory of God. You can preach for the satisfaction of men. You can preach for the applaud of men. And you can also preach for your belly. You should be very, very careful, a preacher of gospel. Our race is very, very difficult than others. God will judge you based on the way you correct the members. God will judge you when that person that pay huge amount of tithe or that sow huge amount of seed, you cannot be able to correct him or her, because you know he or she will be offended if you do so. And if he gets offended, if he is offended, he will stop the little thing he is doing for you in ministry. I have shaken it very well as a preacher of gospel. I have shaken it very well. I discover that it is very easy for members of the church to go to heaven than a preacher of the gospel to go there. You'll be very, very careful. The Bible said that judgment will start from the pulpit. From the altar, the judgment will start from. That is to say, when God will come, like in the church where you are pastoring, you are the first person that the Lord will judge there before judging others. And that is why you should not look at what people will say in presenting the gospel. You must present the gospel the way it is. And you should not look at what you will get or what you will lose in presenting the gospel. You will present the gospel the way it is. You should not look for, you should not care about people that will be offended in your message and the people that will be happy. That is not your concern. You will present the gospel the way it is. Who wants to be offended? Let him be offended. Who wants to be happy? Let him be happy. God did not call you as an entertainer. You are not entertainer. The kingdom of God is not entertaining industry. The kingdom of God is a kingdom. That is a kingdom. It's not a democracy. Minister of God, the Lord